How does the ICCPR relate to international humanitarian law? Imagine two different rule sets working side by side to protect people during conflicts. One focuses on how wars are fought, and the other on safeguarding individual rights. That's what we're exploring today. The International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, or ICCPR, and International Humanitarian Law, or IHL, are both about protecting people, but they do it in different ways. IHL includes the Geneva Conventions and laws of armed conflict, which set rules for how wars are conducted and how civilians are protected. The ICCPR is a treaty that guarantees basic rights like the right to life, freedom from torture, and fair trials, even during peace and war. When conflicts happen, both laws are active at the same time. This is called concurrent application. The ICCPR does not get turned off during war, even though IHL is specifically about armed conflicts. Article 4 of the ICCPR allows governments to make temporary derogations during emergencies, but only in certain situations. This means that even in war, governments still have to respect many of the rights in the ICCPR. The relationship between these two sets of laws is often described as complementary. IHL provides detailed rules on how to conduct hostilities, like what targets are allowed and how to treat prisoners. Meanwhile, the ICCPR makes sure that fundamental human rights are respected regardless of the situation. For example, the right to life under the ICCPR still applies during war, but its interpretation must consider IHL's rules on protecting civilians and distinguishing between combatants and non-combatants. In practice, this means that states must follow both sets of laws. If a government violates both, victims can seek justice under both legal frameworks. IHL might not always give victims a way to claim reparations, but the ICCPR can help fill that gap. Protecting civilians is a shared goal. IHL prohibits targeting civilians and requires distinguishing between civilians and fighters. The ICCPR reinforces this by ensuring states respect the right to life and other rights even during conflict. So, the ICCPR and IHL work together to keep human dignity safe during war. IHL provides specific rules for fighting, while the ICCPR guarantees that basic rights are respected at all times. This partnership makes sure that even in the chaos of war, human rights are not forgotten. Both laws are essential to protecting people and maintaining some sense of order and humanity during times of conflict.